I can buy a swivel mount and do that, or I was wondering, do you want to put it in the yo, what color your jerseys is? I was gonna see if you wanted to put it in the closet over the you, no, I did hear you. I know you. I'm trying to form a sentence. I was trying to think what I was trying to say. So yeah, I'm. I was waiting. All right. So do you want me to put it in the closet where the dresser is, or you want me to get them out, swivel in the corner? All right. All right. Right. That's what I told Goose. I just wanted to make sure before I bought it that that's where you wanted to put it. I was going to double check. That's all. It fits there. Yeah, I'm gonna measure it. I'm gonna measure it out. All right. I'll be up. I was waiting to play somebody from my thing, and we. All right. All right. I know you was watching the video. I'm sorry. All right. All right.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Low,
You're
Polo.
tuned into the NFL on
What's
EA
good, bro?
Sports. Today, we've got an exciting matchup on tap. It's the Aftershocks coming in at 5-7. Going up
Bird
against the
said, "What's up?"
Buccaneers coming in at 5-7.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League.
Yeah,
Presented
I
by
was up. That's
EA
what I told you. I'll be
Sports.
up for real.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's
Oh
unlike
shit.
any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do better. And our home team.
Oh, a bad
Three
kick.
quarters of the NFL season are complete.
I'm trying to hurry up and change controllers and
We're
shit.
underway.
Oh, that still worked though. Oh shit. Damn.
Get to the 30-yard
Where did you
line
get to? The
before
30?
going out
All
of
right.
bounds.
I switched controllers and I put the other controller on the charger. That motherfucker clicked back on. Excuse me.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Tomorrow, after I get things situated, I'm going to come get you to help me put that TV mount up. I'm going to get the $100 one.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Huh? I don't hear what you said. Nah, he want to put it in his little portfolio. That's what he be doing.
To throw, Winston. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Ah.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
I tried to go ahead and get
Picked up by
past
Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you
Matter of
making
fact, let me
mistakes.
put my headphone over my other ear.
Starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball are the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
That nigga be distracting like shit, Polo.
Found a little room there.
I ain't never won with him here. He insists on watching me play.
9 on the the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
All right, here we go. All right, now, look at 56.
3rd and 2. McDaniel. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Throwing on 1st down. McDaniel. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nigga, motherfucker, I just put the motherfucker down. Let me get this. I'm just fucking with you.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDaniel. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the gun, McDaniel. Got his man complete over the middle. That's
Good
Garrett.
motherfucking catch,
and he's
Garrett.
got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st down, McDaniel. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
Now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd down and 4.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. McDaniel under pressure, and he
Couldn't
will
get that
go
bitch
down.
up. Oh, no.
Set back
God
at
damn,
the
man.
38.
Now I done
The
fucking
game plan for any defense
no
is
huddle.
finding ways to
motherfucker.
make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket.
I mean, quick
When you
snap.
bring
I mean,
pressure
what the
from
fuck
all
that shit
angles,
called? Spike.
you never
God
know
damn, I
who's
couldn't
going to
think of
get
that
home.
shit.
In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him puts him down.
Let's go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I fuck around and did the
This
spike the
offense
ball.
2
Yo.
for 2 on 3rd downs.
I
on
did the
this
no
drive.
huddle the
They're
last
for a
time
tough
on
test
3rd
here,
down.
though.
That shit was
3rd and
crazy.
long.
I made it though.
Off the play fake. McDaniel. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Good. Damn, yo, I don't know
And the
if I
offense
want to
ready for
leave.
play number 10 of this series.
No, I don't give a fuck.
They go play action here on first down.
Man, I seen that nigga right there. I tried to get away.
They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Oh, excuse me, bro.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now.
To throw on second down. McDaniel. Jones has it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be fourth down. So with fourth down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This long drive continues here to start the second quarter. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try.
I was going to try to go for that shit, but I was like, no, I ain't going to lie, I wanted to go for it. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get the 3.
Normally when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end
Good
up
D,
in the
bro.
end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away. Throw left side complete. It's Carroll. 23 yards on the play. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 7 yards on the pickup.
That shit looked worse than what I thought it was.
Second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Play fake. Winston looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the broken tackle.
Damn, that broken tackle hurt.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Second down, Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
Jump,
and he goes down,
jump.
but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. This is Hood on the ground.
Oh my God!
Brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
My nigga.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
How the fuck you did that? Fuck you. I swear, Mike, that the fuck. Because I just put it there.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, We have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle.
All right, here we go.
To throw on third down, McDaniel. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I definitely thought you had me.
Play fake here on first down.
Did you swat that? I don't know who
Surprising
swatted
to see a
that, but
defender
it was
his
a great
caliber let
swat.
it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down.
See, they're gonna
10
make it
yards
run.
still left on second down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
To throw again, McDaniel. Caught on the right side by Jones. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet, near the 42. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more after this. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
Detroit! Let's go!
From the gun, McDaniel. He rifles one that's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the
I
time,
was trying
but
to throw over
sometimes.
here.
And when you're right, you've got a decent
I
chance of
definitely
coming away
didn't
with
even
the
throw them,
football.
but I definitely just
Time
hit
for our
X.
first check of the NFL scoreboard. And you
I
saw
was
the score at the
thinking
bottom
X
of your
was running
screen
the
a
other
moment
way.
ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
No, I was going over. I wasn't throwing over here. I was throwing over here for real. I was like a cross body throw.
Following the interception, Winston. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Yeah, I was like
And
I
he's
was
gonna
running
get
that
this
way and
down
threw
to
that
the
way.
35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A first down throw for Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Carroll. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Oh my God, man. Good shit. What's up? It was like he just was there with 2 niggas and...
Score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, all that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Leopard! Over! Here we go!
And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Play action. McDaniel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And this offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go!
Operating from the gun, McDaniel. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Around the NFL, we've got a second quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Jameis now on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Final play of the half here. Winston. His throw incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They have the ball.
I saw it.
For the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves a chain.
Goddamn Julio.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan. If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacting to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play action now. Winston. But he almost had it defensively.
Come on, man. Y'all
could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Bucs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Winston. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Carroll. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one
I
away.
almost fucked up this thing.
This is taken at the 23. So possession
I thought I
goes
hit his
over
punter.
here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on.
I'll be looking good till about the 20-yard line. Get to the red zone, be a whole other story.
Turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 1st and 10, McDaniel. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Throwing on first down. McDaniel. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Damn, I got
Just a couple
tripped up in
yards
there.
there down to the 17.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Looking to throw on second down. McDaniel. This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Damn, you hit been ask me, bro. I'm my bad. I ain't even.
Back to throw. McDaniel. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
Did you just see your man do that?
To avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten
up. You know
up.
how the niggas should knock on Mortal Kombat who be floating? That's how he did. He moved like
Maybe
that.
milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Winston now to throw on first down.
Oh.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 30 here. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now a handoff as they run left side. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now Winston. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Oh, hold it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On play action, Winston on the move to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Who got hurt? No. Was that mine? I think I just seen my player go down. I know it wasn't the quarterback. This nigga got hurt.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Winston. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Back now
Hey,
here on EA
I figured,
Sports.
man, I
It's been a
said,
very
nah,
hotly
I'm
contested
not
game to
trying,
this point, just a
because
field
you gotta
goal
ease up
separating
when
these
I
two
be,
teams
you'll jump the
as we
line
get
for
set for the
real.
fourth quarter.
He ain't had, cause I figured he ain't mean to do that. You meant to do that to hurry up for real? Oh, alright. I thought you just like hit it for real by accident.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Throwing again. McDaniel finding some room at midfield. And he comes back with one complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hey.
From the gun on third down. McDaniel. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right
Oh,
there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
Did it say who that was?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Looking to throw. McDaniel. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garrett. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. So they're operating in the red zone.
Check, Patriots! All right, now, lucky 56. All right, here we go. Lucky 56. Let's go. Check, Patriots. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Over.
He'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
To throw on 2nd down, McDaniel. And not only did he drop it,
I thought he caught that.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Oh, somebody
you force a throw here
me.
and give up an interception, you come
Damn, my nigga, I thought that was just
in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, wrong nigga. One, my nigga.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away
I was
any
supposed to
chance
intercept
that they
that.
have
I
any
don't know how he
decision to make on
intercepted
4th
that. I
down,
definitely
but things
threw it to the
happen so
wrong nigga,
quickly
though.
in the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that
Man,
you're
I
just
missed that
happy
kick.
to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And his kick is indeed good.
Damn, I tried to pass the R1 and hit X, yo. I was waiting for them to break.
That's a lot of offense to run.
Damn,
to only
that's
get 3
crazy.
points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline.
That sucks,
somewhat
man.
happy.
If I like that, I might shit my mouth.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as
Damn,
we
man.
continue in this wild 4th quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard
Detrimental time, my
line.
nigga.
Here comes the Tampa Bay
It's all
offense
kind
now
of
heading
reloads.
back out
Okay.
onto the field.
Look in the table.
And on
No
that
reloads
last
in the table.
drive, went for it on 4th, turned it
Ooh,
over.
I know.
But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this
Open up,
offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these
use the
calls on
wallpaper,
4th
bro.
down, when they decide to go
Yeah,
for
this
it,
is
it's not
crucial
necessarily
time, my nigga.
the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And the hit jarred it
Are you
loose.
for real?
It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out.
Are these niggas trying to win,
This
yo?
one has to absorb the contact. And as
His
a result,
niggas trying to win.
unable hold on
I
to
to
the
do that
football.
shit. His niggas will catch that.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Winston. He's got Evans. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And a 1st carry here for Charles Sims. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Throwing, Winston.
What the fuck?
Is incomplete. Well, too much oomph.
Yo, and I know you heard me tapping the shit out of some goddamn tries.
That one sharp, strong, didn't lead to a completion. Made it very difficult.
This nigga ran away from that shit, my nigga. Come on, man. Nigga touch third down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, Winston. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's Brian Anger now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
Come on, man. We need look. Don't watch the game. Whoa, man. Oh, hold on. This nigga's trying to front. Oh.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Oh, I thought
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That hurt. I definitely thought I just, you know what I'm saying, incomplete pass.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go.
Off the play fake. McDaniel. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's able to get this one.
Did y'all just kill McDaniel back, that motherfucker?
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Oh, it's a Buccaneer.
Take a look. We'll step aside. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. McDaniel. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. Still plenty of time, but they're going to go hurry up anyways.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Throw. McDaniel. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to pick up the first across the field to the 47. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the gun, McDaniel. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Damn, your team getting banged up, ain't it?
And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
Yeah, one of his team players got injured.
Looking to throw on second down. McDaniel. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That's how
Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
On third down, McDaniel. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Garrett. And that's a touchdown as they break the tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, we've seen some lead changes, and it certainly appeared that one of these
I got a lot of time on the clock.
Control of the game, but that's not the case after that touchdown.
Yeah, they erase a
oh my God!
Here to grab the lead. It's on, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Oh, my tight end, my nigga.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. 20, 10, 5. He's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed.
That's crazy, my nigga. Good shit, yo.
So
damn, yo, that's, I told you, that's crazy.
You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for two and decide it right now.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So out now comes the offense.
Yeah, you'd have momentum like shit.
A little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On first down, McDaniel finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first and 10, McDaniel. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Off the play fake, McDaniel. For the left side, complete. It's Jones. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So they're on that play offensively. They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Check. Patriots. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Throwing on first down. McDaniel.
I couldn't get that bitch off. Damn. Good shit, bro. Good shit.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I need some clutch player shit right here.
The Bucs now.
All my niggas that got clutch, I need y'all to come through right now.
The crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. First down, Winston. Left side here.
Damn, and I clocked Winston ass,
And
man.
a good hit there and knocked down hard. A good
Damn,
pick up
yo.
there at 20 yards.
Good throw, really. Good throw, good catch. Cause he definitely got banged.
Now a handoff looking right. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Jameis to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
Damn.
Explosion plays always break
Keep
the
giving
back
up
of a
the
defense.
third,
In
big
overtime
third
to put him in the
down,
red
man.
zone, that was huge.
I like your description there because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking to each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make a play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the end zone.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Winston. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's
Game,
in
bro.
the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic.
Huh?